One up just a little late.
First pitch, 110.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that, except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
Yeah, definitely keep an eye on Devin Mesoraco. He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game, so I have a feeling he could be a key player in this one when it's all said and done.
Brandon Phillips will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. He might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And another foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop. Actually, anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Snap throw from the catcher. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play right at .333. 3 homers and 5 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Smoke toward third. Reined in. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Anthony DeSclafani will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, really, his last start looked like he was throwing to Group 3. When I mean Group 3, that's batting practice. Gave up 10 hits. Going to have to be a lot better in this one.
Jonathan Villar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Eric, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And that includes winning the first 2 in this series, so they've had it going lately. They'll look to put a capper on the weekend with a sweep here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Hamilton going back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He'll try for third, and he is into third with a leadoff triple.
I'll tell you what, when you've lost a few games in a row, home runs are obviously nice, but nothing really fires up the dugout quite like a triple. He looks right into that third base dugout and says, "Come on, guys, let's turn this thing around."
Stepping in now, number 3. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Steve, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a line and on the ground to score your runs today.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
One and 2, here it comes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Suarez is over and he tucks it away for the second out. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Joey Votto is recognized as a great, actually an elite offensive player, but he's one of the better defensive first basemen as well. He's won a Gold Glove. He's got quick reflexes, soft hands, and most important, he does not make mental mistakes out in the field.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves one after 1, no score.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
Scott Schebler will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. But an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Batting 7.
Eugenio Suarez will dig in. 1 for 4 with a triple in last night's game.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Looking to put him away, here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Suarez is retired, 2 down now.
Batting 8.
Zach Cozart steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately.
Oh, that's high.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Eric Timms strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Baseman, Eric Timms.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Cozart has it, 1 away.
Batting 6.
Ryan Braun will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
7.
Kirk Neuenhuis gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Suarez in foul ground, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score. Anthony DeSclafani set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
A good heater right there. We'll take a look at it again on Show Track.
Second baseman, number 4.
Guys, that's already his second strikeout of the inning, and he's done it on the minimum of 6 pitches.
Here's Brandon Phillips. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too. Jet Bandy will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Batting ninth.
The pitcher, Jimmy Nelson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
VR.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Grounded back up the middle. Cozart for one. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Number 3 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pitch out, nothing doing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Schebler is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the tag from Mesoraco, safe at the plate.
Now batting,
Travis Shaw is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. 3 innings. Joey Votto will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
He's set. Here it comes. Adam Duvall is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So striding in, Devin Mesoraco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1, here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Got him.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call.
You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Reds do push across a couple on the... Leading off the inning, Travis Shaw, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Domingo Santana is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Too high, 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Phillips is up with it, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
First baseman,
Eric
7.
Timms stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center as the Brewers have come back to tie things at 2.
This guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. And this is his 2nd home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
Ryan Braun.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Cozart gonna have to hurry. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Zach Cozart heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Shot to third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Pitcher, Anthony
Into the box,
DeSclafani.
Anthony DeSclafani. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Bandy corrals it. Billy Hamilton will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Matt Garza is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Garza pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he is out on a strong throw.
Yeah, trying to get aggressive and take third on the single, but that's going to prove to be a bad decision as they wind up gunning him down.
Here's Brandon Phillips. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second